I was fighting the Falke. I'm a lot better versus Falke than Dhalsim, and also I think it's a better matchup. But it's a matchup I like kind of know versus Dhalsim, which I don't know at all. And also like Art's Falke isn't as good as this him, I think. Although it's not as far apart as it used to be. Um. So you know, I was just like, yo, Art, let's play. My first match didn't go super well, but you know, I got like plenty more. I played him in 2 first to 5s. The first one was ugly, and then the next one was pretty close. I'm using V skill 1, V trigger 2, which is what I normally use, but I feel like it might not be the way in this matchup. There's a window there. I don't know what to do after blocking a shotgun. I'm really helpless. If he does like stand short into shotgun, I think that's like 3-frame and 4-frame moves will just like trade, or even win maybe. And I can like EXDP out of it or something. Stand medium kick into shotgun is a 2-block string, I think. And then once shotgun is blocked, it's I think plus. It's also pretty far out. One thing he was doing was if he does like stand fierce into low gunshot and then towards fierces, I think he does this more on our second sit down. That towards fierce I can't like if I do like a reversal fireball or reversal EX fireball, or like any normal, either towards fierce beats me, like counter hits me, or I whiff the normal and then the towards fierce punishes me. So like that little sequence is super strong, I feel. But then I was like, what if I jump there? And jumping was actually, I can leave the ground. And I'm jumping right as she does towards fierce, so like it's good for me. But it's like a guess jump. But like I'm not helpless. He tried to detonate it right there, I think. He just missed it. I traded with the jab. That's that was probably a punish. I think that's -4. That's Iron House. I definitely didn't feel confident about it. I don't play Minecraft now. I've never played Minecraft. Like, not even one time. I hear it's fun. I don't know, I don't like sandbox stuff that much. Or it depends on the sandbox stuff. That was a punish, I think. Actually, I'm trying to think if I play anything sandbox. Not really. Got Fireball. Fireballs are good in this matchup, I think. And also, I think that Art isn't super like acquainted with Sakura's Fireballs. Like, there are certain jumps where, like, there's certain times where you should just block the Fireball and not try and, like, get out of the way. And he would jump at those times or stuff like that. And it kind of caught me off guard, actually. Look at that! That shotgun's pretty good. Should've done Stand Strong there. Gotcha. Art's defense is quite good. Ah, caught him forward dashing. It became like a joke. Art starts every single round with a forward dash. Like, wait and watch. And eventually I started punishing them and he didn't even stop. And then like I had 4 sets with him, okay? 2 in a row, and then a few days break, like a week break, and then 2 more in a row. And when I did it after like the break, he was still doing round start forward dash. It was like, Christ. Yeah, I work Saturday. I'll start having Saturdays free after this weekend. Perhaps. I saw 916 entered, right? He's like Boxer and Ken and one other character, I forget. He entered one of our Omega Cups. And he plays characters which are pretty easy to learn, or at least Boxer is really easy to learn in Omega. That's a punish! Sakura V-Trigger 2 is very much like a comeback kid. It's very easy to save your resources for it and then just like, you know, do all your winning right then at the end. But because of that, you're often at a deficit until you activate, you know what I mean? You want a late activate with like a big combo. I mean, you can early activate with V. It's hard to build meter with either of Sakura's V skills, but particularly her V skill 1. So, you know, and you're in trigger for longer, so activating soon isn't really super helpful for VT2. Really, really bad Tatsu. So oppressive in here. Nice little combo. I love characters who have some like weird link in the corner like that. Like Chun-Li, like Ed. I think this matchup is probably pretty even. I could even buy that it's in Sakura's favor, but I don't know. I'm not good enough at it to say that with any certainty. It doesn't feel like super bad. See, that was a bad jump, and I actually didn't punish it as well as I could have. I could have DP'd him. Very cool. I saw Art playing against someone who was playing Akuma, and Art did the Akuma did something. Oh, that was a DP. Light DP would have worked there. I could have dizzied him. I could have done like Tatsu into DP, I think. What was I gonna say? Art did it was like the Akuma player did some kind of pressure, and then Art blocked it, and then the Akuma V triggered right as Art did V reversal, so you could see like Falke's V reversal just starting, and the Akuma did the V skill, you know, to armor the V reverse, and the second hit of Falke's V reverse hit him out of it, and it like made me laugh. I was like, oh shit. Falke's V reverse being 2 hits actually beating a parry. Oh, I missed it. I didn't see what happened. I was thinking about watching a stream instead of me fighting him right now. I don't want to go back though. Shotgun can eat Hadokens. Was it that? He's not picking V-Skill 1, but that can eat Hadokens. I actually like V-Skill 1 a lot. God, I don't know with Falke. It's like, which fucking trigger do you pick V-Skill 1 with? Or which one do you pick V-Skill 2 with, rather? Because both V-triggers... V-Skill 2 doesn't change in trigger, and both triggers power up V-Skill 1 in a loose way. Oh, how did he eat it? Like, why did he eat it? I probably should have just bounced on him right there. Ugh, he didn't tech though. This is still a pretty good position for yours truly. Unless I like choke. Oh, I think I do choke actually. Yeah. I could have just made him block anything. He was already in trigger, and if he blocked something, he died to chip from the super. So I had a guaranteed win there, and in the process of trying to get close to him to make him block something, I got hit and died. So, oops. That was pretty bad. That one should have been my game free. But he got just what he needed. I could be doing that a lot more. Brutus is here, just in time to see me mess up. It's Art. I'm doing my best. One thing that kind of sucks about Falke is that she can do multiple down towards roundhouses in a row, but it's hard to do repeated like point blank ones, you know what I mean? And if she doesn't get it close, like that one right there, if it hit me, she didn't have a combo from it. I don't think. If she can't get like stand strong, she can't get anything. It's really stupid. Falke's DP does not care about directions, so it's really good in scenarios where you got an ambiguous side swap. Ugh, look at all the chip I'm taking. What do I do? I never had a turn. Was I supposed to hold up forward? Supposed to V-reverse? I didn't want to spend the V-reverse. I was like, I need this to win. EX Fireball normally is like the tool I have there that works. It's just a raw EX Fireball in neutral, and then I activate off of it. And if it's on block, I'm point blank +2 and a dash out of the corner. And if it hits, then I get a juggle, and I'm back to mid-screen. And in general, raw EX Fireballs from close range are pretty good. Like they often work. But in this matchup, it's a lot harder to find them. Brutus, I saw you in here. Or not in here. I saw you in Toronto Top Tiers today. And I almost said hi and then I didn't. Oh, that fucking forward walk. I don't remember what went wrong there. Something went wrong. Jump strong would have been nice there. I think raw light Tatsu is probably okay in this matchup, but I rarely do it. Ugh, I wanted to get under it and I couldn't. I'm in a hurry. People were observing that in the corner. That didn't do anything. When I win pretty comfortably. But when I lose like it's a mess. You know what I mean? And I lose more often than I win, at least in this early set. Sometimes I'll wait for that to come out, and then I'll see that he didn't do it, and then I'll like hit a button, and then he did do it, and he didn't even delay it. Well, sometimes he does delay it, but like that's Falke and Ed have EXDPs that just take so long that I'll treat it like they didn't EXDP. And then surprise, surprise, I'm eating an EXDP. One thing I really suck at with Falke is that oftentimes I'll miss the micro walk after blocking an EXDP. Like she'll do EXDP and I'll like walk in for stand strong and I'll walk in not far enough. Or like I'll let it recover. It's like really precise. You can probably forward dash. I know for E Honda, if you block his EX headbutt, you can forward dash and still get a punish as Sakura. In fact, you get stand strong. And I was like, I'm gonna try that with some other characters, but I forgot to. There's certain characters where it's just like annoying. It's kind of hard to punish the reversals, or like harder than you would think. Like Alex EX. Alex EX slash elbow is not a good move by any means. Gotcha. But after I block it, I can't get stand strong into back fierce. Oops, I tried to empty jump low short and I just missed it. Beth. He didn't punish me though. Gotcha. Lucky. No confirms here. From close range, it can be kind of hard to use it without getting hit. I've had decent success with it, but it's like hard to, I don't know. Like from here, it's like feels like it's not going to work on anything he could possibly be doing. From here, it's like I'll just get hit out of it before I can even get it out. There was one. Didn't do anything. It's always a gamble. Charged fireballs are really good in this matchup. It's very likely that Falke's going to let you charge one in the process of her trying to like set something up. But your charged fireball is more useful than anything she can set up. I don't want to say EX fireball is bad. It's just like I've used it a lot in this matchup and I've used it a lot in other matchups. And the chances of me getting counter hit in this matchup are higher. But there's still some things that she could be doing that it beats, so it's not useless or anything. That was a really desperate fireball from me, wasn't it? The low gun shot can counter my charged fireball. But usually Falkes are like not doing that. Or if they are, I can like play around that instead. I often forward dash after blocking that towards Fierce. It's quite minus. I don't know if she can punish it. I didn't know what to do after Stand Fierce activate. I've never gotten that. Especially not from that far out. From point blank you can do like a back Fierce. But I was too far away from my back Fierce, so I was just like, I'll forward dash and throw him. I'll use the mix up. I'll use the plus frames to get a mix up. But he XDP'd, so. After that, dude, I can't find anything. That towards Fierce. Ugh. It's often how it goes, isn't it, in Street Fighter, especially Street Fighter 5, is you fuck up one little thing, and you have to deal with a whole bunch of shit. But it goes the other way too, because you can literally get a little bit better at one thing, and then you have to deal with a whole bunch less shit. It's scary hitting buttons after that, oh, look at that. You have the medium DP now? I forgot. I hadn't played in a little while when this set happened. So that was a little bit sloppy. But that was like the first... This is like the first match since Season 5 that I had. I don't know if that's true. Since the patch, I should say. The recent one. The little patch. The netcode update balance changes. But Sakura now gets medium uppercut after B-skill. On the ground. Ground only. Oh, I hit her before she landed. That sucked. I want to say I reacted to that, but I don't think I did. Oh, I traded. It actually ended up being a good trade because he tried to contest afterwards. Kind of a bad jump. Ugh, I tried to anti-air him. Still got that anti-air, actually. If anything, that was really good. I wish I could do that on purpose. Little jab. I'm looking for that Stand Fierce now. I'm like, I want that. That wasn't very good, was it? Look at me just letting this happen. That was very lucky. And I didn't super. I think I meant to, and I just didn't. I don't know. This is from like over a week ago. Oh shit, this is from ages ago. Oof, bad trade. This is from the 31st of March, and it's the 23rd of April. This is like from the better part of a month ago. I forgot it was that long. Corona-chan is fucking got me in a loop. I got it! I got the medium uppercut! I wanted to get it once in a match, and now I have. When Sakura corners you, she's so terrifying. Oops, that was a mistake. Oh. Sometimes I do that early stand strong, because it moves your push box to make you super wide. So it gets like a lot of backwards movement. But that time I did it too late to really exploit that. But Sakura actually has some dirt with that. I tried to jump stronger, I think. Yeah, it's new. I just said that, dude. It happened as of the recent netcode update. And it's only for grounded B skill 2. If you get like Fireball, V-Trigger 1 Fireball into V-Skill 2, then you get the only light DP. Alright, so this is where I think he just won the first of 5, and I think it was like 5-2 or something. And here I swap trigger and skill. I'm like equally comfortable with both now. I would say I'm a little bit more comfortable with V-Trigger 2. But V-Trigger 1 is a little bit better. So like I end up being about the same skill level with both, you know what I mean? I end up having the same success rate with both. There's definitely matchups where you want one or the other. In most matchups it doesn't matter. Most matchups you can just do either and have about the same success rate. Pow. He didn't do anything. I tried to dash and then block, and my timing was all fucked. Oops! Okay. I forgot about that. I missed a heavy uppercut. I think I went for a strong uppercut, and then I just dropped it. I like forgot. You get heavy uppercut there. Strong would still work, though. I'm all confused. Because like that's not a combo you really do that much anymore anyway, because you just do the V-skill instead. But V-skill is technically like, you know, it doesn't build meter. I think this drops. That like is hard to get. You have to let the opponent fall really far into it. Just too far away to get a link. Even though I was counter hit. Oof, I hit a button. Every time I eat a low gunshot, or I block it, I'm like, okay, what do I do? And then I get hit by fucking Torrid Spheres. I wonder if Sakura can just like medium DP that. That would feel so stupid. Someone look up Falke Torrid Spheres on block. Sakura medium uppercut I think is 9 frame. That forward dash. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it EX Tatsus. I don't know why everyone rates Falke super low. Falke has had a ton of really fucking good buffs, in the last few patches. I don't think she was like that horrible to begin with, but now she's so much better and cleaner. Sock's hard Tatsu is not even projectile invincible, it just arcs over projectiles. If it's like an air Tatsu from an air fireball from Akuma, you won't go through it. -10. Wow, I might actually be able to medium DP those. That changes the whole matchup if it works. I gotta like lab that. Oh, but I don't know if I call Falke top half, but I feel like she's like close to the middle. But whenever I see a tier list, she's like bottom 10 or like bottom 5. But she definitely doesn't rob you. Even like VT2, which people don't even run that much, which is the robbery trigger, doesn't rob you. Gotcha. I forward dashed before that and I still didn't chase on the back dash. Just bad timing on my part. I was probably minus there. It was a weird thing to do. I got the micro walk! I got the optimal combo! Ah, Beth! Do you guys see that shit? Yeah, I think Falke does have some like kind of bad matchups. She has some kind of good matchups too. Falke is not without good matchups. She kind of bullies. Wow, what a mess. She kind of bullies a lot of characters who are weak to zoning in general. Brutus, tell us about Geef, Geef versus Falke. I imagine that's a bad one for Geef, right? But like Geef has like 5 things that could be called counter picks that are all worse than her, if she's even bad. Oh, got the jump. Sakura beats Rog. My stance short is really helpful in that matchup. Bad jump. Art isn't very good at. No words. I wanted the EXTP for the dank triple EX combo. Abigail versus Falke is Abigail's worst matchup. There you go, that's a good example. I can see that. I'm actually surprised it's not like Sim or something. I don't know what the fuck Sim versus Abigail is. When do you see that? Problem X versus like fucking Mr. Crimson or something? I'm doing better now. I've got this trigger skill set up, but I don't know if it's actually the trigger skill. Look at the link! I wasn't ready for it. That's such a weird scenario. Even when you get counter hit, hard Tatsu normally isn't +4, you know, because it gets the counter hit on the first hit that connects. And I happened to be in the scenario where I got the counter hit on the final hit, which was the only hit that connected, so it was +4. So I could have had stand jab, stand short uppercut after that hard Tatsu. It was such a weird scenario, I wasn't ready for it. Raw activate because I'm desperate. Oh, Sakura's charge fireballs are really obnoxious for Rog too. Because she can like charge fireball and he can like V-skill. And then like the V-skill has some projectile invincibility, but then you can just hold the fireball and then release it once the projectile invincibility ends. So it's actually like a mix for V-skill to even fucking work. I was a little early on that timing. That's really like weird to get in the match. I'm not really good at it yet. Weird link for me to get there. Not the optimal punish, but not horrible. Oof. See, I jumped there and it didn't work, but it could have worked. Oh. I kind of forget about that and then re-remember after like the break. I'm surprised that hit! Also, I missed a cancel there. I didn't go for a cancel on the first one because I thought it wasn't going to hit, but then it did. Weird. Can't believe I won that. He gave it to me. Walked right into the fireball. VT1 fireball is functionally an EX fireball. They're basically identical. The only difference is that VT1 fireball is okay, there is a difference. Just take my word for it. I think they're slightly different on block. One's like +1, the other's +2. And V-skill, V-trigger fireball cancels to V-skill and EX fireball doesn't. There you go. Those 2 differences. I think it's a 4-frame trap when she does down towards Renhouse into stand forward. It's like +3, isn't it? And stand forward is like a 7-frame move. I don't know, shit. I don't know her frame data. That was just a fuck up by me. I had V-skill into light DP into super. That would have been really good. And now I'm in the corner. Yeah, I agree. Miracle fucking short connected and then I won. Oh, or I didn't win. There we go. That's how I won. The forward dash there gets you almost point blank, and I've noticed that people will invariably like commit to something horrible if I just forward dash and wait. Throw is the most common one. People don't know if Sakura has Oki after super, but I know. The answer is no, she does not. She almost does. She can get immediate attack in you, but she can't represent the throw mix-up. And that's kind of the important part of having wake-up pressures. No, I think I'm plus after one dash, but I'm not point blank. I'm not even that close. I think. That was a mistake, but I got the link. I didn't get the cancel. I was in a weird position. I was not ready to even be doing the overhead. I tried for walk and low forward, but I shouldn't have even done that. This is a hot mess, this entire fucking second half. Not really, but you know. Oops. That could have been a lot better. Didn't punish that. That would have been nice if I punished that. That would have been smart, big brain. Ah, smart. That was like a loss, but I'm glad that I held it out long enough that he spent the meter. That's a victory too. There are degrees of winning in this game. Getting the opponent to burn some bars, definitely a small victory. That was an accident. Oops, no comment. Really nice stand strong. This is all where this is where it starts. Oops. I think I just I go for the reset. Nice jump. Oh, what a mess. Nice link. Stand Fierce looking for the forward dash, he didn't do it. Stand Fierce can empty cancel into V-skill and get me some nice corner carry and good damage. I'm looking for it. You can tell I just want it. I'm trying to see whether it works, you know? Oof, what a mess. On for the third reset as he XTPs. Good shit, Art. Yeah, see, that kind of towards Fierce I can probably DP. And that would change the whole matchup. I like kind of thought about that. Oh, look, I got it. And then I dropped the uppercut. The roundhouse was just literally me mashing roundhouse. I just do that. I do it during DPs. I don't know why. Hit buttons. Keep my fingers fresh. But I didn't get a DP, so my roundhouse looked hella stupid and got me killed. I can hold up forward there on that kind of fireball. Can't believe that hit. That was really bad V-skill, by the way, but the fact that he reversed made it so much better for me. Look at all that white. Oh, there it all goes. That might have actually been plus. I don't think so. But he didn't. It didn't matter because he XTP'd. As I committed. If you're like pretty far away, it's plus. If you're close, it's unsafe. It's like really unsafe. People rarely punish it, even though you can punish it pretty comfortably on reaction. People usually aren't thinking about shit like that. And Sakura players rarely do it. I do it every now and then on accident, just because I think I have V-skill 1. which is still not great, but it's kind of mixy, if you know what I mean. Anti-aired. He's really good with that defensive crouch jab. It goes quite far for Falke. That towards fierce. I think if I'm going to fix anything about the way I play this matchup, I've got to start there. I got to start either like recognizing the ranges where I get a punish on towards fierce, or anticipating it and jumping over it, depending on if it's like farther away. Because there are sequences where he always goes for it, and I could bait and punish them. My set today versus Art was a lot better than this one. Like now I'm looking back at this, like I played it way better in my set today. The jump. He was looking for the back roll or like quick stand. Like that's one of those jumps where if it's a back roll, it's a cross up. I tried to bait. I was thinking he was going to do an EXDP and he didn't do one. Oops. These things happen. I think I got a lead in the second set and then I'm losing the lead. I think it went like I went up like 4-1 and then he wins like 3 in a row and it goes to 4-4 and then it's all tense. And then I have a round where I literally just like go nuts on every mix-up. And they all work because he wasn't ready for it. And that was like the last match. And like I watched the replay there and he's like, yeah, because it's the last round. That was me catching the forward dash. That charged fireball is not a very good fix, especially when I don't have V skill 1. I had a crouch jab, stand short there, which I didn't go for because I used the frame trap instead. I wasn't ready for that crouch jab to work. Crouch fierce, I didn't do it in time. I was a little bit too late, so I got stuffed. Stand fierce was a bad decision by me. EXDP was also a bad decision by me. Art does almost the best combo he could have done. I think optimal. He shouldn't have gone for a reset maybe, I think. So I think the best thing he could have done was probably just oof. Gunshot and uppercut. A lot of Falke players haven't really adapted that into their kit yet. It's kind of annoying to do. I don't know if you can buffer the gunshot. In cancels, obviously you can, but in juggles, like if you release the button, it might just go away instead of like coming out within the next 3 frames or whatever. Errant forward jump actually worked. Falke has good anti-airs. I would say that's like one of the main differences between her and a lot of other defensive characters is not only are her anti-airs really reliable, but she's got a few of them. A lot of defensive characters don't really have a reversal either, and she's got one. It's not great, but it's a lot better than not having one. What went wrong? I just ate the cross up. Crouching. Cool little combo. You rarely see that one. It's range only. That hit like super far apart. Oh, I remember that. I did medium DP, but light DP was going to kill. And medium DP was also going to kill, but because I did a forward dash and because I was kind of close, I didn't have time to do it. That was such a choke. That was literally a combo that was going to kill him. I threw away a lot of that round. I think this might have been our last one in this set. But I've got like, 10 more. 15 more, something like that. I forget how many. A number between 10 and 20 more. See me forward dashing after the fucking towards fierce. I was just like, if I don't know what to do here, I might as well just get in. It's -9. Whoa, that was a mistake. I remember seeing that and thinking like, what the fuck. Jump strong and jump fierce from Falke are both pretty cool. I like her jump roundhouse now that knocks down too. There's dash and light DP. Hard DP has technically better Oki, but you can lose some damage when you get it really far away like I did. Tried to bait an EX uppercut, he didn't do one. So again, I tried to bait one, I think. Oh, my trigger ran out. Forgot about that. Just trying not to die here. I've got a big life lead, but yeah, as long as I keep it far away, I can like lose some encounters and still like hang, you know, still win. But it's like I'm trying to throw it away at this point. There we go. Cross up, jump short. Jump short has a bigger cross up hitbox than jump medium kick, so in scenarios where damage doesn't matter, I like short more. Short also has less hit stun, which is bad and good. It's good if you want to reset into a throw. Oops. That was probably a punish. I didn't take it regardless. Both of us were surprised that I crossed up there. Ah, I didn't ATR him. That was a good jump out of the corner. Oh, my air throw didn't hit. I forgot all about that. Maybe this wasn't the last one, because that's not the last match I remember. Bullshit air throw not connecting. I think normally it would have worked, but he stopped midair. So normally when you have that kind of momentum on both characters, by the time the air throw is like checking for the grab, the characters are already next to each other. Okay, that was the last one. That wasn't as crazy as I remember. I've got to gather them all up again. I got more. Don't go anywhere. Whoa, not him. Wow, it perfectly stops there. Actually, that makes sense. Alright, so today, yeah, well, it wasn't in ranked, it was in casual, but yeah, that's these matches. I'm working hard on my Sakura. Well, I'm actually not. But I once worked hard on my Sakura, so that's something. So, about a month has passed, and I've had a little bit of time to think about everything that happened. And now I'm having another set with him. This time I'm starting with the V-Skill 2 V-Trigger one. But I just swap after the first to 5. Ugh, my stint short didn't hit. That was scary. That was a very scary uppercut. Maybe not worth it, to be honest. That was a really bad jump. I'm not sure what I would have done with that low short anyway. Medium DP, obviously. Oops. I wasn't expecting him to get hit, so I was just looking for pressure. That could have been cancelled to Fireball. Oops, Baff. Oops. What a mess. There, I got an actual pickup. People are always really afraid of the Fireball combos, so I find that throw is really good once I'm activated. Cool little pickup. Ah, almost a big comeback. I choked the forward throw. I wanted shimmy, bait throw, and then just punish. But I just didn't walk in enough. That roundhouse was bad. Might have been able to anti-air that jump. Definitely could have anti-aired this one. Oops. That was actually unsafe. And that was a punish. I'm the sloppiest red at the start here. But it gets better. Ooh, missed that. Forgot about that. There's the gunshot. He didn't do the uppercut. He just went straight for the reset. Wants the Oki. Or not the reset, you know. The better Oki. I don't know how to call it. No Fireball, Baff. I don't know if that was the right play. Ooh. I was looking really hard for a low strong Fireball into V-Skill because it's going to kill. Good shit, Art. I had no escape. I wasn't even thinking about that. Last time when he got the chip out super on me, I was thinking about it. But this time it just caught me completely off guard. I was never thinking about like, oh, I can't block anything anymore. Run start up fireball. That was kind of hit only because of how far away I was. So was that. Should have built some meter instead of forward dashing 4 times. A crouch jab was actually still in range for Falke's throw. That caught me off guard. I blocked with I made him block a crouch jab and then just waited holding down back. I thought I would be out of my range, but I wasn't. Oops, math! You can get stand short there, and I didn't. There's like one really good comeback he gets. That wasn't it, thank God. There's like one where like I completely have the win and he just like gets it somehow. Nice. Ah, I forgot. I forgot her reversal doesn't care about direction. Grab the jab. That's always cool. That was a deliberate overhead. Maybe not a good decision. But it is what I wanted. I think the double EX is fine there. I never get that. It's medium DP. I'm always surprised. It's like, oh, it didn't work. I didn't get it right. And then it hits, and it's like, oh, wait, it did work. I think it's 1-1 here. Isn't it? I don't even remember. This time when I played him, he recognized me, which was kind of cool. He was like, hey, yo, it's Bafale. He didn't call me Bafale, he called me Balafel. He's like, hey, yo, it's Balafel. The tech monster. Hey, yo, it's Balafel. Ah, like that. That's my art impression. That wasn't very good, I don't think. I like that overhead, but overheads are so risky in this game. Oh, I tried to meet him midair, but he neutral jumped. I did jump forward strong. Look at me wiggle. I jabbed, traded, and then I got a meaty. I think overall that was not horrible, but not great. Great conversion by him. Super weird. Got him though. That was 1, that was not heavy DP, and 2, that was not V-skill. So that was kind of a messy combo by me. That was like all the wrong things, but it didn't matter. Like I should always do either one or the other. That was me staying stronging on a predicted forward dash. He does forward dash every fucking round. No shame. It's weird. Why do you like that art? Eventually he starts like baiting it, which is funny. Oh, this is the round where I get a perfect. Spoiler alert, I get a perfect. Just throw here. Easy. Sakura pressure. Patented. I hold the patent. Hi. That jump's strong. I thought it was jump fierce for a while, but jump fierce is the one that's angled down. Still forward dashing on that. That dropped from him, but I traded with it. It was weird. Really bad for me, I guess. I could have blocked and got much more damage. See that fireball charge is more useful for me than his V skill is for him. I didn't do anything with it that time, but I could have if I followed it in better. Here I'm looking for it again. Surprised he got that. I wonder if he had a juggle. That was a bad jump. I should have just walked in after it. But I kind of predicted him to jump over it, so it was greedy. Ah, oops. Glad that dropped the way it did. Things could have been a lot worse for me. I had no meter, so of course I had to block there. Got a lucky fucking jump towards Fierce, that was nice. Falke has a lot of things that are kind of weak to jumps. So it's not like jumping is bad against her, but you do have to be careful, obviously. The knockdown. That new jump hard kick buff. Oof. Those hurt. I love the gunshot being that plus. Oops, that was a heavy DP. It was gonna work. Not ready for that to hit. I was ready for that one to hit. I got a nice comeback in that round. I was like almost dead, and then I just happened to like I just played it safe and like prayed for openings, and Art gave me the openings. That was not a punish, I don't think, but it could have been. Love these combos. Not a good jump, but his anti-air ends up fucking him over really badly. This might be the round I lost. There's like a round where I'm up a shit ton and then I just lose. It's like, oops. Alright, that was not it. I go up 3-1, I think, in the early set. And I'm feeling confident. But feeling confident and being good are not the same thing. The heavy DP got one hit. Heavy DP is the most rewarding to land. But not the most likely to work. In fact, I would even say it's very unlikely to work. I think he was expecting his gunshot to hit the fucking ball, but it didn't. Help me. I let myself take a lot of shit before I actually tried to V-verse out, and that was definitely a mistake on several different levels. It pretty much guaranteed I wasn't going to get another trigger. That was me punishing the forward dash that he did, shamelessly. Oh, I missed the link. It was counter hit too. I could have had back fierce. I never go for that. I don't even look for it. But theoretically it's there. Sakura gets counter hit. Counter hit low forward back fierce. Or low strong back fierce, I mean. Falke does have a standing low. It's down towards roundhouse. But it doesn't... I feel like a standing low doesn't really matter. It like doesn't do anything. It's just like calling it a standing low. It's just like got a weird input, but gameplay-wise, it doesn't change anything. Regardless, down towards roundhouse is reactable. And although being reactable, not a big deal in Street Fighter because most lows aren't reactable. I jumped there. The jump may have looked really weird, but I was dead to a reversal CA. So I just kind of jumped, hoping I would go over it. I couldn't get out of the way besides that, so you know. It was actually a relatively intelligent jump, you might say. It's not fast. It's like her slow as normal. Ah, bad trade. He built meter for that too. I know this is a lot to ask for, but man, it would be really nice if Sakura low jab was +6. The problem is, in order for her to get that, they would have to make Sakura low jab +4 on regular hit, and they would never do that because it like fucks with every part of her character. If she had low jab +4 on regular hit, she would get like dive kick into low jab into stand short. She would get medium tatsu into low jab into stand short. She would get low short low jab into stand short. She would get like all these new combos. Her stand short is really, really good, and they had to like design around that. V-skill might have been better there. I forgot about that. That was really bad. I just whiffed. Didn't punish it. I think the key is they would never give her like crouch fierce medium tatsu, crouch jab stand short uppercut. Caught a backdash. And then he was like fucking still hitting buttons, maybe doing another backdash. Oops! What a bad drop. What a bad drop. Now I'm in the corner. That's like the most catastrophic thing that can possibly happen, and it happened. I almost had the dizzy. And then I dropped guaranteed damage. That also gave me Oki. And then, because of that, I was in the corner and unsafe. Everything went to shit when I dropped that uppercut. I don't think Hartatsu's useless in this matchup, but it's really hard to use. It kind of starts up too slowly. That's like it in every matchup, though. It's just not a very good tool. Love that combo. That's my favorite Falke combo. She just gets that. It's not a counter hit combo or anything. Just a regular B&B for her. She's allowed to have that because, like, down towards roundhouse is hard to land. That was really dumb. I saw it was counter hit, so I'm like, oh, I have some extra frames for a micro walk. But honestly, that was probably either a frame perfect micro walk or outright impossible with how far away I was. So it was just really stupid to attempt. That was just like a choke on my part. That was another choke. After the forward dash, I had to do light DP, but I did medium. That was just a mess from yours truly. We all have rounds like that, where nothing goes quite right, where you get a few drops in a row. Good lord, it's 5 AM. How the time flies. That was me trying to back fierce a dash in, but it didn't work. I thought it'd be kind of cool if I back fierced it, but really stand fierce would have been better, because that would have led to V-skill. That's minus quite a lot, I think, minus 12 or something. So I definitely could have punished it. Whoa! Protected by the orb. I remember when that happened in the match, I was like, fuck. I actually burned another fireball there. You see how I went through two of them? I did a fireball, he blocked it, and I immediately did another fireball, and he V-reversed, and I got hit out of the second fireball. So I burnt 2 fireballs worth of V-time. I keep having to mute my mic to sneeze. Well, this is winnable. In fact, I would say it's very winnable. But can I do it? No. That hard Tatsu. It's not very smart. That's something. That's a punish. I don't know why I didn't complete the combo there. I just took a reset instead. I honestly can't tell you what went through my head. It was like semi-deliberate. Or like I realized really fast that I didn't do an uppercut and I was like, okay, take the reset. And I just dashed in. I like didn't even go for the uppercut though, if memory serves. Like I literally didn't input it. No idea what went wrong. Something went wrong in my head. See I micro-walked, but I wasn't close enough. I could have got stand strong, stand fierce maybe. That was really bad, but he didn't react. Lucky jump. I could have super cancelled. And I didn't. Choke of the century, perhaps. I didn't think about that. I'm just now realizing I could have super cancelled. I didn't, like, at the end of the match, I wasn't like, oh, I had a super cancel there. Literally didn't occur to me. Unlike the previous matches, these ones are only today, a few hours ago. So I remember them pretty well. There we go. That was me punishing the forward dash at run start. That's what you get for doing the same thing every time. I should have whiffed some stuff, built some meter. I never do. Sometimes I do and it feels really good. Aw, my P. That's weird meter to burn, don't you think? Isn't that kind of wild? You don't normally see players burn meter like that. Spoiler alert, I think this is the one I throw away. There was like one in the last set that I threw away, And then there was this one I threw away. I like how he angled himself nicely for that fucking combo. It's easier now because you can steer it. I don't think you could steer it before. Maybe you could. I feel like you couldn't at launch, but I don't remember. What a bad fucking round. From me. It started as a good round. And then I ate an EXDP and then it all just fell apart. Just have to wait. Didn't do anything. You gotta wait sometimes. You gotta see. That's the only way you can actually punish uppercuts. You gotta bait him. Should have done that on the first one. Kind of a greedy jump. You might say it worked, you might say it didn't. Depends on your definition of worked. It was blocked. Weird. Again, I tried to bait. Hit me in my landing recovery, I think. I was very caught off guard in that little moment. He might have been too. We'll never know. I think we go to 5-4 in this set. No, 5-3. 5-4? 5-3. He, Oh, okay, it was over. I just changed. So that last one, I won. I was up like 3-1, and then he won 4 in a row, and I lost. And then this is a new first to 5, and I'm picking the other trigger and the other skill. This is my better trigger and skill, but depends on the matchup which one I'm like better in. You can interrupt that on reaction. You can like jab it. This one I do a lot better, actually. I don't want to spoil it, but how come Cat doesn't wear pants? Cat's not even the lewdest girl in Breath of Fire. Wasn't it Breath of Fire 4? You had the fucking like fox girl, and there's like a fucking scene in the Japanese version where she literally pulls her pants down. That's -4. I didn't punish it. You rarely like block it, you know. Most Falke players don't touch it that much. There's so many -4 Staminosis in this game. I think Sakura's Staminosis -4 actually. Ooh, make it stop. Just trying to eat every attack. Nice and short. Kind of reminds me of Kimmy's. Functionally, they're kind of different, though. Very different. Very late anti-air by me. I was trying to confirm, you might say, that he didn't do like a dive or anything or a gunshot. It's good to do them that late in this matchup, I imagine. Again, same super late. I could have punished that, I think. I'm going to guess that V-Reversal doesn't detonate the bomb, but I've just realized I don't think I've ever seen. Look at all that white! I literally just hang back, I'm like, that's a lot of white. And I'm just like, let me just fucking back up and just get some of it back. What a mess to have that much white health. Blocking resets my white building, so that was kind of bad. I got like literally like 100 health back just from hanging back there. So it's definitely a good decision. Kind of a greedy jump. Kind of greedy pressure. That was not a punish, but I think this kills. I don't remember the score of the second set. I like shouldn't spoil anyway. But it was better. I want to say the number, but 1, I don't know if it's wrong, and 2, I don't want to spoil. What are you talking about? Don't you remember Breath of Fire 6 on Japanese mobile phones? That's a real game, look it up. Breath of Fire 6 exists so that people can't say that Dragon Quarter is the worst Breath of Fire game. But I don't know why people say that anyway, because Breath of Fire 1 is definitely worse than Dragon Quarter. I wasn't there in time. That's a punish. I thought it was sooner that I got the really silly super KO. I was like up a shit ton. Or no, I was up a shit ton. I went for a super KO that I didn't need. Capcom has made a lot of games, and they've got a lot of dead IPs. Could he have killed me there? No, because he doesn't have the V-Skill 1. He would need that for the additional hit for the additional Dizzy. I really like V-Skill 1, V-Trigger 2 for Falke. I like the... Now you get free reflects, that's really cool. That's like a buff it got recently. If you bounce projectiles back, it doesn't consume V-time. With the V-Skill 1. Breath of Fire 3 and 4 are really beautiful. I think Breath of Fire 1 and 2 are kind of ugly, but like they're more like boring. Dragon Quarter is pretty ugly. Kind of a weird decision to EX Fireball there, but I did it. Dash and throw on the block roundhouse. Low jab into low gunshot is such a weird thing to do. It actually looked pretty strong. Not like it's a combo or anything. Just let him jump. Why'd I let him jump? Counter hit, point blank. I get a nice combo here. Oh, is this it? This is it, I bet. No, I don't know. No, that's not it. Me? I don't even have one of them Ethernet ports for Switch. It's not part of the dock, right? Oof. Surprised I didn't detonate the mine. Kind of a bad trade, but not that bad. I blocked! He didn't EXDP! And then he just went there! Oh, fuck. He must have realized that I was waiting for an EXDP when I baited. That's such a tell, isn't it? Because it feels like, oh, I just lost some pressure I could have had. So then you don't bait the next time, and they do EXDP the next time. I went for the catching him trying to walk back, but no dice. Maybe not wise to burn both of those, but it doesn't really matter. I was kind of thinking here if he activated I would have a chip out, but like people don't really raw activate BT2, so it's not a big deal. Oof. I was thinking about chipping him out, and then he ended up chipping me out. I remember being surprised at the time when that happened. I was like, oh yeah, oops. Ah, the forward dash worked. I think I did a regular uppercut there, thinking I had EX even though it's the start of the round. Detonated his own mine. It might have gotten in the way of his combo, so I think it was smart. This is not an easy comeback. But it's a possible comeback. Do you guys fancy my odds? Ah. I Tatsu'd, but he V-reversed right when I became unsafe. I had a counter hit there. It could have been Sin Short maybe. That was a punish. I made the comeback. You gotta fight hard in this game. You're never out. Unless you're actively being chip killed, you're never out. I stand fierce looking for a forward dash, and he forward jumped, punished my stand fierce, and got all this I was like, fuck. That whole thing, all those forward dashes were just setting me up for that. I think he forward jumps for a few more. I can stand short. This is what I was thinking. I can stand short, anticipating the forward jump or the forward dash. And if he forward jumps, I can still anti-air. And if he forward dashes, I can just cancel it to DP. That was a greedy jump. I was trying to catch a backdash or something. And also, like, you know, bait something potentially. That's the first time he's done that. V-Verse is -2, but not point blank, so there's not a huge throw mix-up. But he EX DP'd anyway. I think I can EX DP after even eating that. But it's scary because he could go in either direction, which means I have to roll in either direction, which is not going to be easy. The best 3-bar V-trigger to me. Manat's is still a really good one. I would still put that one up there. They didn't do anything besides make that 3 bars to, like, nerf it. And you can still, like, literally, like... You can literally, like, hit the opponent without ever taking a risk or ever committing to anything. So Manat's BT1 is one that I would maybe say. But it's a pain to use a 3-bar BT on Manat because she's frail. Let me think. I would say both of Abigail's are quite good. I don't know, but no, I wouldn't call them the best. Nowhere close. They're just like pretty good. Akuma's, yeah, is one of the better ones. Mirror is one of the better ones, maybe. Vegas. Those are some of the ones I'm afraid of. Kind of self-cornered, but I got the punish, so it's okay. YOLO. You can still start SF5. There's still hella scrubs. My friend was actually on casual match today, and he's like, despite his skill level, he's like a silver. He's like quite good, but he never grinded ranked. So he hopped onto casual match, and he was fighting like silvers, and he like presumably was bodying them. He didn't elaborate on that. What he actually said was glad to see silvers, or like he glad to see like fucking Street Fighter scrubs still exist. And he was theoretically fighting silvers, so you know. Yeah, I would say like now is a good time to join if you want a quality game. But also, there are plenty of people at any skill level. Nice. So it's like good on several levels. He was like a little bit too high to run into most Smurfs, I think. If he was a rookie and he was doing casual match, you would only get Smurfs. But because he was in like silver, he got like actual silvers. I don't actually know how to like start again with your points. I don't want to be a Smurf, but like I'd like to like level up another character. I'd like to level someone up and not have it threaten my Sakura PPs, LPs. But I don't know how to do that. On PS you can probably just switch user. On Steam, I don't know how you do it. That anti-air. MLG Beth. Make an account family share. I was thinking it would be kind of fun to relearn Laura. Now she's got V-Skill 2. Because to be 100% honest, I don't like Laura's V-Skill 1 at all. Even though I think it's a lot better. I just don't like the reset component of her gameplay very much at all. And I always thought it'd be kind of fun to like, you know, looking at the new V-Skill 2. Look at that jump. What up? It's like I'm trying to die. Doesn't get much worse than that. I don't think SF5 stands out among the other Street Fighter games, to be honest. You might say it stands out because it's bad or something like that. Maybe you could say that. But I don't feel like it feels that different. It feels like different in the same way that they all already feel different from each other. Oh, if you're saying SF5 is a black sheep compared to other modern fighters, then maybe. It's definitely pretty easy. I don't know, like neutral will never get easier, you know? Like no matter how you fucking balance the game and the engine and whatnot, once you're actually playing against a good opponent, like the game company can't nerf the good opponent. So the combos in SF5 are really easy, but actually winning is like about the same difficulty as it was in SF4 or SF3. You still see like consistent winners in this game, just like you did in SF4, just like you did in SF3, just like you did in SF2. There are certain players who are just really good and win everything. It's a bit greedy of me. I wonder if that was a punish. There are certain things I think they're going to keep and certain things they think they're going to ditch. I think they'll keep frame data. I think they'll keep pretty much all the training mode settings. I will say that the training mode of SF5 is so much fucking better than SF4, which is so much fucking better than SF3. I think I fuck over the corner here. Yeah. I'm like, I thought that didn't cross up. It doesn't cross up after a regular DP. And so I like lose the corner, and then I had an EX combo to kill, but because I lost the corner, I was like freaking out. Online trading being gone is a shame. I forgot about that. But like in terms of actual features, the way you can set up like reversal attacks and the way you can record things, multiple things for like, I don't know. That might have been the last one, but there's like one more. I don't know if this is it. No, okay, there's still another in that set, or maybe more. At the end of our Sakura Falke set, he runs. I'm like, let's do first to one for the fucking, you know, because I win the second set, he wins the first set. So it's just like, you know, it's first to one for the fucking grand champion. But he picked Dalsim for that one, and I'm a scrub versus Dalsim, and two, I was sneaking suspicion. I think Sakura might actually lose to Sim, but like more importantly, I'm a scrub, and also like Art's Sim is. There's already a power gap between me and Art. Like Art's a much better player than me. And then his Dalsim is a much better character, I feel, than his Falke. And then I'm bad in the matchup, and I think the matchup might be bad. So basically, like the whole fucking universe was conspiring for that to be a wash, and appropriately it was a wash. I get fucked up really fast. I gotta have a long set against his Sim. I kind of want to see how I did against the Falke, because it was a little bit like more attainable. Oh, that was scary. I have that a lot, I just rarely do it. What modern fighter right now is creative? Marvel Infinite was creative. RIP. Marvel 3 is still being played, and that's creative. It's kind of solved, though. Or it's more solved than it used to be. That was a really bad anti-air activate, I guess. I don't know, hold on. Tekken seems to have some creativity. But not like a super lot. But it does seem to have, like, I don't know. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Fighters. Or Soul Calibur. KOF is, like, kind of dead right now. I'd say KF 14 is over. And it's not super creative anyway. Mortal Kombat 11 is really low on the creativity. Creativity is kind of dead. I was gonna say the combo creativity, or not, maybe not creativity, but the combo, like, the number of combos you have to be ready for in Tekken seems to be really high. Based on positioning and, like, angle when you hit the wall and stuff like that. Starters as well, obviously. I think that was the last one before the Sim one. Cross tag seems to be moderately creative. It looks like a really creative game, but now I've watched a decent amount of it. It kind of seems like um, tags are just functions. You know what I mean? At first, I was like, every character's tags will like do different things, but it really seems like there's just 3 tags. That slide was probably unsafe. That one was probably safe. And that was plus, I think. Oof. That didn't really benefit me at all to actually get that up. I jabbed it. Didn't really help that much. I hit him before he landed! That was a guaranteed punish! Oops. I didn't even jump over it. I remember that. Didn't activate, didn't do anything. Just got smushed in neutral over and over and over. I played really bad. I didn't used to be very excited watching SF5 matches, but they've gotten better. I think they got better when I got better at the game. It's definitely not a very good spectator game compared to SF4, and definitely not compared to SF3. I think SF3 is quite a good spectator game even if you don't like it. That was a bad jump. I didn't hit you. I didn't know what to do. The whole round I didn't know what to do. The whole match.